Hi everyone, welcome to Unit 2 or Lesson 2 of your Playful Piano Journey Level C. It's so good to have you back. I hope last week went okay. We had two new notes that we learned last week, bass clef F and treble G. And we're going to be working on those notes again this week, so that's okay if they're still new. So I think let's get rolling. It's time to start our class and have some fun with some music. All right, so we're going to sing our hello song, and we're going to sing and we're going to play it on the piano. So if you remember it from last week, great, or from your time in a previous lesson. If not, here it is again. So first we're going to do our right hand. We're going to do a thumbs up with our right hand, and we're going to stick that thumb onto the middle C key and open up all our fingers. And remember, our hello song just goes from C to D to E to F to G and back down again. All right, so are you ready? Ready? Hello, everyone. It's time for piano. Nicely done. All right, let's try it with our left hand. So take your left hand that makes the L, wiggle your little finger 5, put it down on the C key, and let's play that together. 1, 2, ready, go. Hello, everyone. It's time for piano. Good job. Now, some people may be left-handed, but many people are right-handed. And we're going to practice the left hand one more time, just because sometimes in music we don't get as much left hand work as right hand work. And we want to make sure our left hand has lots of work to do too. So, and that it's just as strong. So let's do it one more time with the finger 5 on the C. Here we go. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Hello, everyone. It's time for piano. Great job, you guys. Excellent. Okay, so last week we've got our middle C, of course, but we learned about bass clef F, which is down here, and we learned about treble G. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to use your left hand that we just played, and I want you to put your thumb on middle C. Okay, can you do that? Yeah. And then notice how your finger 5 is on F. Yeah. Now let's play them both at the same time. Can you do that? So don't play fingers 2, 3, and 4. It's kind of like you're making a bridge. And then this one and this, you're going to play with the side of your thumb. And I don't know if you can see, here the side of my thumb is playing. And I've got a nice round ladybug hand in order to do that. If you remember my Lily the ladybug. There she is. If I put my thumb on her nose, then my thumb is just in the right spot to play. Oops. Alright. So these are called stacked notes because they're stacked on top of each other. And we're going to look at that and see that in a minute. But they also kind of are like a bridge, like I said. So we're going to sing London Bridge is Falling Down, and we're going to play these stacked notes. Can you do that? Ready? London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Good job. That was excellent. Now, we're going to try that with the right hand. So let's put finger 1 on C with our right hand. And then notice finger 5 is on that G, that new G. And now let's play them both together. And keep your hand nice and round. See my nice round hand? Yeah, my nice round hand. Oops, there we go. And I'm going to go like this. All right, so here's C, G stacked notes, or like a bridge. And we can go, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. So I'm going to show you, we are going to work on some stack notes, kind of like piggybacking notes, like we just did, but in our music. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to look at cool cousins. So look at, oh, hey, Gary, how's it going? It looks like Gary has his cousin here. He says, meet my cousin Larry. Oh, Gary and Larry. We're sailing to Antarctica after my lesson. Oh, really? What for? Well, Larry loves penguins and I love snow cones. Well, it's nice to meet you, Larry. Now, why don't the two of you join us at the piano? So, you may have heard us just now. Today we're learning how to play two notes at the same time. And so these are called stacked notes, or I like to call them bridge notes. And Larry said, or Gary says, hey, they're piggybacking. Hey, Larry, hop on. And it is, it's kind of like they are piggybacking. So when we played the C and the G stack notes with my right hand, this is what we were playing, you guys. There's middle C and there's treble G that goes right into Mrs. Trebleclef's lap. And then here was bass clef F and middle C. And remember, bass clef F is the one that goes right in between the two dots at Mr. Bass Clef's house. If I could draw a straight line, couldn't I? So let's do very quickly a little quiz. It's pop quiz time, all right? I'm going to put either a bass clef F, a middle C, or a treble G on my tin sheet. And I want you to decide what it is. But, uh-oh. Sneaky slide whistle is here. When you hear sneaky slide whistle, you have to play with your left hand your F, C bridges 4 times. So 5 on F, 1 on C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So when you hear sneaky slide whistle, put 5 on F and 1 on C, and then stand up and do it 4 times. Whoa, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Okay, easy peasy for you. All right, everybody. So let's see. Now we were just practicing with stack notes, and now I am going to have you try them out. Okay. So we're going to go to some practice on the pathway. And all right, now and then don't forget what to do when sneaky slide whistle comes in. So I'm gonna go like this. You're gonna be able to read Gary's story if you like. Okay. Now I am gonna do a little listening game with you first. Okay, so we are gonna do a listening game. Now, I'm not going to draw a large iceberg on a piece of paper and place 10 coins around there because I won't be able to give you those coins or let you see them. But here's what I want to do. I am going to play something on the piano for you. If it sounds like I just played one note, I want you to hold up one finger. Okay? If it sounds like I played the stacked notes or 2 notes, I want you to hold up 2 fingers. Okay? Are you ready to listen? I know you are. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready? So if I go like this, so I'm going to hear like if I play a single note or a pair of notes on the piano. Are you ready? What was that? Just one. Good job. What about this? 2. You got it. 1 note. Good job. Did you say 2? Awesome. Last one. 2. Great job, everybody. Okay, so let's do a little practice on the pathway now. We're going to go like this. And I'm going to go over here. Okay, so let's look at this first example here. We have got our treble G, 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 C. And then we have them stacked together. All right, so if you can see up in the top screen, I would play G, G, C, and then I would go C, G, C, G, C, G. All right, do you see how that is on your music? How you go just G, and it says finger 5 on G. G, C, and then C, G, C, G, C, G. All right, so let's try that together. Can you put finger 5 on the G with me? And finger 1 on the C. Okay, so we're going to go like this. G, G, C, C, G, C, G, C, G. We're going to do it one more time, and I'm going to let you see my hands a little bit bigger. How's that? So we've got to start on the G. All right. Okay, so ready? Let's start with finger 5. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, C, hold. C, G, C, G, C, G. Nicely done. Excellent. Okay, so let's go back and let's look at our practice on the pathway page, and we're going to look at the next one. Notice the next one is at Mr. Bassclef's house, and it has a number 1 under that middle C with the little whiskers. So I take my thumb of my left hand and I place it on middle C. And then my finger 5 should be on that F. And I play C, C, F, C, F, C, F, and C. So here's my little mouse showing you. I play C, C, F, C, and then together. F, C, hold, F and C together. All right. So if you want, watch my hand one more time. So I go C, C, F, C, and then together, hold, together. Good, let's do it one more time. It's a little tricky to do these back and forth ones. Ready? Start with finger 1 on C. Ready? Play. C, C, F, C, and then together, together, hold, together. That's your FC bridge. Beautiful job. Awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Quick, stand up and play your FC bridge 4 times. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going if you need to. Awesome. Okay, great job, everybody. So that's the new thing of the week. Isn't that easy and fun? So now let's look at your new pieces of the week, okay? So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go to the back page. And this week should be a fun and easy week for you. So we're going to take a little bit of a look at Through the Snow. And we're going to do just a little bit of I Spy, okay? So if you want, you can pause the video and you can get a pencil ready to go. And then you can find the things as we spy them in the music, okay? All right, so here we go. I spy with my little eye a special sign that means to play loudly. There's a special sign that means to play loudly. Can you find it? It's forte! Yes, forte means loud. F is for forte and it means loud. I spy with my little eye a time signature. A time signature. Actually, I spy 2 of them. This 4-4 is a time signature. And that means that there should be 4 beats in each measure. All right, I spy with my little eye I spy with my little eye. Bass, clef, F. There are actually 3 bass, clef, Fs. Can you find them? 1 bass, clef, F. 2 bass, clef, Fs. 3 bass, clef, Fs. And if you want, you can write the letter F to remind you. Now I spy with my little eye a treble clef G. A treble clef G. Actually, I spy 3. Can you find all 3? We've got 1, 2, and 3. And if you want, you can write a G to remind you. And then finally, I spy with my little eye a sign that means play it again. It's a repeat sign at the end. Repeat. Play it again. So I'm going to play through the snow. So to play through the snow, I'm going to take both of my thumbs and I'm going to put them on middle C. Okay? But do you notice that it is the bass clef playing first, and it's finger 5 on F and finger 1 on middle C. So I'm going to let my right hand give my left hand some room, and I'm going to play it like this. F, F, C, C, G, C. Now my right hand gets to play the C. C, G, C, G, F, C, hold it. Now I'm going to play it again. I'm going to start with finger 5 on that F. F, F, C, C, G, hold, C, hold, G, C, G, C, G, F, C, hold it. Okay, so if you want, let's try it. You can just watch my hands and copy me. All right, so get your thumbs on middle C, finger 5 on F, finger 5 on G, but let's let the left hand have the most room first. So I'm going to play and then you copy. Ready? So first watch. F, F, C, C. Now your turn. Ready? Go. F, F, C, C. Good job, good job. All right, now watch the next part. G, C. Now you play that. Ready? G. Yeah, play it there. All right. And now, watch this part. C, G, C, G. Your turn. All right, now watch this last part. F, C, hold it. Now you play it. Awesome. Awesome job. Okay, so let's take our finger and one more time we are going to name the notes on our page to help us remember them. Okay, so 1, 2, ready, name. F, F, C, C, G, C, C and G, C and G, F and C, hold it. Repeat, ready? F, 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 sorry. C, C, G, C, C and G, C and G, F, C, hold it. Great job, you guys. Okay, so We're going to go to the next one. I'm going to show it to you for this week, and it is Keep It Cool. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a pencil and we're going to name all the notes in that first line. So grab your pencil and let's do some note naming. Let's see. I'm going to use purple. All right. So do you remember who this is? This is in between the dots, it's F. That's right. So can you write an F? Yeah. And then we've got F. You can write it in if you want. And then, do you remember who this is with its own little line? C. Beautiful. And then we have D on the doorstep. D. And then we have shy E. Shy E. And then we have our D. Now, make sure you're using a pencil. I should have said this so that you can erase them later, but we want to name them for now. So it's good to have a pencil and not a crayon. It's okay if you were using a crayon or a pen, don't worry about it. But we'll try and use pencil more so we can erase. All right, so this is C. And this is G. And then C and G, C and G. We don't need to write them in. And then I want you to find one. These are the same as above. We don't have to write them in. We already named them. F, F, C, D, E, D, C and G. But, ooh, do you remember who that is? Bouncing on the big bass clef. That's right, it's B. So we'll put a B there for that one. Okay, so I'm going to play this for you. Again, our thumbs are going to kind of take turns on middle C. So I'm going to go F, F, C, D, E, D, C, G, C, G, C, G, hold it. F, F, C, D, E, D, C, G, B, hold, and then C. And notice I played this C with my left hand because it's closer to the bass clef. Okay? Now, I spy with my little eye finger number clues. Remember, finger number clues tell you where to put your hands. 2 on D on the doorstep. 5 on F. It's always good to circle your finger number clues so you know where to put your fingers on the keys. Then you'll know 5 on F with your left hand and 2 on D with your right hand. And look it automatically makes my thumbs share middle C. Oh, wonderful job today, you guys. Whoa-oh. Whoa-oh. Oh, quick, stand up. Find that FC bridge again. Are you ready? Awesome job, you guys. Well, you did so great today. So I want you to make sure you're naming and playing your notes because we have those new notes, the F and the G. And so just to help you remember them, those new notes. Okay, it's time to sing So Long Farewell. And Gary, have fun in Antarctica with your cousin Larry. So here we go. Are you ready? Ready, sing. So long farewell. Piano class is over. We sang a bit and played a bit. And now it's time to practice, 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 practice it. Do you think you can strive for 5? See if you can this week. But play these pieces as often as you can, as many days as you can this week. And have a great week. All right, bye-bye.